Hey, what's going on? I'm Tristan, and I'm here to tell you that I'm starting a 3D print business. That's right. After consuming content online about the 3D world and the 3D print business, I've decided to jump in and start a 3D print business. I've been in the business world. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 8 or 9 years. I currently have my own store in Tennessee, in which I've been running for the last, again, 8 or 9 years. So I do have some business experience. I do have this kind of this knowledge of retail and sales and some basic knowledge of running a business, right? And so this is me stepping out and learning something new in this 3D print business, okay? So this channel is going to be all about documenting my journey, sharing with you what's working, what's not working. I'm going to share the success, but I'm going to share the failures as well. So if you're thinking of starting a 3D print business, or you just want to learn more about 3D printing and you enjoy that type of content, go ahead and give me a like on this video, subscribe, because this channel, which we're just starting today on day 1 of launching a 3D print business, is all about how we do in this 3D print world and this 3D print business. See, it's really cool to me that we can actually design a product and 3D print that item, that product, or in other words, manufacture that product and then be able to share it with the world or sell it to the world. So this is the journey and my experience with starting a new business from scratch in the 3D print world. So after doing some research, I definitely decided by far the best option to start a 3D print business is with a 3D printer from Bamboo Lab. And so that's what we've purchased, and now we'll jump over and we'll unbox this baby. I've only cracked the top to kind of peek because I was so excited about seeing this. So let's jump over, let's unbox this, see what it looks like. All right, so here we are. We've got it. We've got the 3D printer, again, from Bamboo Lab here. We got a P1S series. So that's what I'm going to go with. Doesn't mean that I'll never try any other 3D printer out there, but after doing a lot of research, let's just say it like that, a lot of digging, a lot of research, there's no doubt in my mind that Bamboo Labs is absolutely the best company out there right now, in my opinion, from the research that I've done. Again, not that I've used any printer yet, but from the research that I've done, this is the best company, the best 3D printers to be able to get a good quality printer that actually works and prints so that you can focus on the business and coming up with designs, printing and manufacturing the products that you want to sell and start this business with. So this is what I've chosen. So again, I did tell you I cracked into it because I was super excited to get in and just at least take a peek at it when it came in. And we got it here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this out and take a look. All right, so we got the printer set up and ready to go. It's actually printing its very first print right now. Super exciting. I'm going to show you a little bit up close of the printer. So we do have to, I had to put this little control panel on the front. It's super easy to do. You basically just plug in the little plug on the back of the panel, and then you push it right in place pretty much. So very easy. There's really nothing to do. Like a lot of 3D printers, you actually have to build and put together and learn all this stuff on actually how to make it work and put it together. The Bamboo Labs, they're pretty much ready to go. There's just a few things that I had to do, such as putting on the little control panel on the front here. Again, plug and play. And then here on the back, I want to show you guys this really quick. You can see that green filament. That's the spool right there. And that is feeding the printer. So that is the actual plastic, the filament itself that's feeding the printer for the print that it's doing right now. And you do have to mount the little bracket to hold the filament on the back. It's basically, you remove a screw, you put 2 screws in that holds the bracket in place, that's it. There's like 3 screws that's holding the plate in place. I'm assuming to keep it from moving around and getting way wacky and messing up. So I had to remove 3 screws, put on the little plate here, not plate, the little control panel. That's what I'm going to call it. The little control panel on the front, and then you mount the little bracket for the filament spool to go on the back. That's pretty much it. From there, I downloaded the Bamboo app and then calibrated it, set it up. It did a little test, and now we actually have, again, our first print in motion. It's printing a little scraper, so there's a few little loaded files that come with the printer on a little SD card. So right now we're printing one of those. It's a little scraper that we're actually going to use. It's a little tool that we'll use with 3D printing. So I thought, hey, that might as well be the first print. We actually get a tool out of it that we'll be using for the 3D print business, the print form itself, and you know, it'll be our first little test print as well. So yeah, now let me show you guys what it's doing here in action. We're going to open the little door. So check that out. Super, super cool, you guys. It is just printing away, and it's really fast. Like, you can see how quickly this is actually moving and printing this. I think it's just so cool, actually, to watch. I'm sure once I've been doing this for a while, it may get old, but for now, this is like super cool to me, how quickly it's actually printing this out and basically manufacturing our tool here, our little scraper that we'll be using. So, look at it go. So yeah, we'll get that scraper printed out. When it's done, we'll have that scraper to use for the business. Alright, so it's the next day, and we got our first 3D print completed. I wanted to show you guys just what it looks like. Here it is. Here's our scraper. You can see it's Bamboo Lab branded there. They've got their little brand on it. First print. Pretty exciting. I just think that's so cool. First of all, I think it turned out really, really well. The printer did a great job. Of course, it is a preloaded design, but still, I think that just looks really, really cool. I think it did awesome. So, and that's an actual tool that I'll be using, you know, on a regular basis probably to kind of help, you know, peel some stuff, push some stuff off the plate inside the 3D printer itself. What I'm talking about is the plate right here, so where it's actually printing on top of that. Sometimes you need to, you know, have a little extra help to maybe peel something up. So that scraper will be used for that. I'm about to actually begin to look at some designs, maybe try to get a little bit more experience with creating my own designs. But right now I'm going to try to do like some product research, figure out what it is that I think will sell well online, such as Etsy, eBay, places like that. I might eventually try to do Amazon, but for right now, I'm going to stick probably to Etsy and eBay. I think I'm going to try like the focal of it with probably Etsy, because it is like handmade stuff, and that just probably, you know, well, it's not necessarily, I don't know if it's not really handmade, it's machine made, but you get what I'm saying. It's manufactured like as an order actually comes in. Doesn't mean that you couldn't go ahead and pre-print orders. You could do that and ship them out. So I don't know. I might do a little mixture. I may like print a few up and then, you know, see how that goes. And then as we get a little bit bigger, instead of having all kinds of stuff pre-printed, I may just print it as the orders come through. That way I'm not wasting material in case it doesn't take off or I don't sell very many, especially here in the beginning. But I don't know. I may print like a couple of some items that I actually do plan to sell once I figure out what it is that I'm going to start selling. I've got some ideas, but again, I want to do some more product research and really get a better grasp and understanding of what it is that I think I want to sell, what is going to do well out on these marketplaces, or at least try and experiment. So I'll be updating you along the journey, showing you guys, you know, hey, this is what I'm going to try to sell, whether I purchased that design or created that design. Probably going to start off just purchasing some rights to the designs to sell. and get a little bit more experience with creating my own designs, but that is something that I'm going to be definitely practicing a whole lot more of, so I can create and design my own very own products. But yeah, I may start off with just getting some, that I can buy the rights to sell those products that I think will do pretty well just to kick things off right now. But that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to figure out what it is that I want to sell, what's going to do really well, or at least what I think is going to do well, hopefully, prayerfully. let's see how it goes. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then I've got to get the Etsy store set up. So I want to, figure out. That's what I'm doing this evening. So it's currently December 23rd, 2024. So it's like a few days before Christmas. I just purchased this like a little bit before Christmas. So unfortunately, I'm missing the holiday season, Q4. Again, I've been in business for a while, so it doesn't take a whole lot of experience knowing that Q4 is the best time of the year to start selling things and selling products. But I am going to be pretty much missing that because it's 2 days before Christmas here. But that does give us a little time to get a head start on the new year, get a little bit together, and then hit the ground running as we get into the new year and set some goals for 2025 with this 3D print business. I'm also considering going ahead and getting another printer or so. This is the first one. I didn't want to go all out and just buy a whole bunch until I get a little feel for this, make sure it is something that I do like doing, that I can do, figure it out. But so far, which I'm not very far into this, but I really, really think it's cool. I really like it. I enjoy it. And so I think this is something that I can see myself enjoying and sticking with for some time and building this up. So thinking about getting another printer, going ahead and at least getting another one. They are on sale right now. So if you're considering starting a 3D print farm for either extra income or as a hobby, or you want to turn it into a full-time income potentially, whole nother business, now could be a good time because I believe until January 4th, of 2025. So, we've got a little bit of time right now. They are on sale. So it depends on the printer that you want through Bamboo Labs, but they are on sale. You will save some money if you order before or during, I guess, January 4th. So just know that if you're interested in this. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, you guys. I will catch you in the next one.